So this is the site in the middle of my living room. Because, yeah, this is... Hi Valdemar. Right here. Right where you're supposed to walk. Because Valdemar was practicing yesterday. He has to learn how to use the air mattress and the pump. Because he has a stayover tonight. Is that what it's called? They have this European handball tournament, and they stay the night. And so he's only 9 years old, so he had to learn how to use the air mattress and the pump. And he has to practice to put the sleeping bag right back into the bag. So yeah, I just love having a huge house. So when something like this happens and it's in the middle of the living room, it really, I feel the small living spaces. So he left it there during the night. He didn't take it down last night. And til skole, Valdemar. The alarm just went off. He has to go to school. And he wants me to... We have alarms going off because I don't want to forget about time, and if we don't have any alarms, I will forget about time. And also, when I did work, I would leave before my children, and they would have to first Valdemar leave the house by bike going to school, and then later Emmeline, who had to lock up the house and go to her bus stop. That's very common in Denmark. Nothing, no big issue here. So that's why we have alarms. And also, I'm so afraid of missing things and missing time. I have so many alarms going off because I constantly forget. But yeah, I think I'm gonna... Actually, it was a plan for him. Valdemar, du skulle gøre dig skoleklar. Jo, jeg skal nok køre dig, men du skal gøre dig skoleklar. So, I was just telling him that he needed to get ready. It was a plan that he had to wrap up the things here and pack them. But I think that I might do it, or what? Or maybe he's doing it. Because he needed to practice, but he actually has to go to school now. Can you do it? Good job. But Valdemar?
Yeah?
You have to go to school.
Yeah.
His English is coming along really well. I didn't want them on YouTube for the longest time, but then I allowed them to watch YouTube, and now his English is really picking up because he's watching a lot of things in English.
Jeg ser selv Bed Wars.
Hvad siger du?
Bed Wars, og der lærer en hel masse ting om engelsk, for de taler engelsk her.
Bed Wars?
Ja.
Is that on Minecraft? Hvad? Hvad er det så?
Det er inde på Roblox.
Oh,
Jeg spiller
Roblox.
så.
Roblox, okay. But you don't have time for that, honey. Valdemar? What does that mean, you don't have time?
Så den er puster nu.
Good job. What a mess, right? And those, that pajamas is Santa's pajamas. So yesterday he was in his bed in his Santa's pajamas with a Santa hat on as well. So yeah, I better clean this up because you can't have this right here. This is where you walk all the time. This is the door to the entrance room. So we walk here all the time. I'm so happy to be a mom. Oh yeah, and also, I don't need decor because I have children. They will make sure that my dresser is always decorated. Thank you. Tak for rådet.
Hvad?
I'm telling him thank you for the mess, and he's like, what? What do you mean? This mess.
Nå.
Are you going to put that away?
Det der?
Hmm?
Men du tøjet, eller?
Well, all of it.
Now?
Not now, but are you going to put it away?
Yeah.
When?
Når jeg kommer hjem.
When you come home? All right. You look very guilty. So I just dropped off Valdemar at his school, and as I'm dropping him off, I'm like, oh, did you remember your library books? And he goes, oh no, that's today, it's library day. And and he asked me if I can bring him the books. We're only 5 minutes away from the school. And so I asked him, when is library class? And he goes, today. That was not the answer I was looking for. So I'm like, yeah, today? Really? When today? So yeah, right now I'm just out of the car, going to get the books. Where my daughter is getting ready to go to school as well. Are you ready? Are you ready for school?
Yes.
Yes. Er det okay med busstopstedet i dag? Ved du, hvad du skal gøre?
Ja.
Okay. Hvis der ikke holder nogen, hvis der ikke er nogen træer der, så kan du bare stille dig over busstoppen.
Jamen, jeg tænker bare, at jeg tager et andet busstopsted. Det kan jeg lige så godt.
Gå et andet sted hen?
Ja.
Hvor går du hen?
Op til Nordborghuset. Der er også et stop.
Vil du have et lift så du er færdig? Her bus stop, we're just talking about her bus stop. Because they're doing, they're cutting trees. They blocked the road, part of the road where her bus stop is. And yesterday she was confused and didn't know what to do. So I just wanted to make sure. She said she wanted to go to a different bus stop. But I am at the bookshelf. I made this little bookshelf in the living room. Because I was so sick of having books laying everywhere. And he's still a new reader, so he has to read every day, and the books are not that long, so he reads a lot of books. So you constantly have to have a constant flow in and out of the house of books. But I'm going back to his school now, and I just want to say, that's another alarm. Can you hear it? Just want to say goodbye to my daughter. So I'm not saying goodbye. She has a cold too. I'm not saying goodbye because she said, yeah, okay, can you please just drive me? So I'm going to take her to the bus. So we're in the car, and up here you can tell that the road has been blocked, and there are a lot of branches on this is the bike path I'm filming, and you can walk here as well. We're at the bus stop. You're not actually supposed to park at the bus stop, but I'm just dropping her off, so I guess that's okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too.
And off she went. And I have to go and bring the books to Valdemar now. So it's 7:54, so class has already started. But I really don't think it's a problem that I'll just knock on the door, excuse me, and hand him the books. I was just at this parking lot, and there was so busy here and so many cars, and now it's just so calm. Like 5-10 minutes makes a difference. I guess that makes sense. But I'll go and bring him the books now. So I'm finally home. I kind of felt like a taxi driver this morning, going forth and back. Usually I want them to ride their bikes because it's a short distance, and I think it's so expensive. The gas prices are so high and it's so expensive, so there's really no need for me to go there. But today was a different day because I want to make sure that Valdemar gets home in time. Sometimes he forgets about the time. He has this after-school program that he goes to that most of the children go to. So they hang out. It's actually at the school, and it's kind of like daycare, but there are also a lot of activities. So he loves that, and sometimes he forgets about time, and he forgets to come back home. They don't tell time to the children before 3. So anything before 3, the children have to manage their own time. And then at 3, they will say, hey, you have to go home, you have to go home, you have to go home. And then 3:30 and 4 and so on. So he forgets about time, and I wanted to make sure that he was home in time. So I was taking him to school so I could pick him up from school, so we don't have a bike to pick up. I hate having the bike on the back of the car. It's just such a hassle. And then because I was coming back with the books, for the books, I asked my daughter if she wanted a ride because I was just passing her bus stop, so it wouldn't be a problem. So that's why she got a ride today. And then I also said that I would pick up Emoline from school. She has a bus pass, and I want her to use that. There's no need for me to go to her school and back a couple of times every day. The bus pass is pretty cheap, so why not use that? And I like if you can use public transportation, you should. It's really bad around here, but if you can use it, you should. But their school is out at, I almost said 4 because we use, I don't even know what that's called. What we would say at 14 o'clock. But 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. they are out. And the bus doesn't leave until 2:50. So that's 50 minutes of waiting. And, you know, when you bring your friend home, you don't want to stand there waiting for the bus. So I'll just go and get them at 2. And then on the way home, we pass Valdemar's school and we'll just go and pick him up. So yeah, I will be doing more taxi driving today. Also because I volunteered to be one of the drivers for Valdemar's thing. So I have to take him and some of his friends to the next town over, where they have this tournament. If you don't know what European handball is, or just handball, you can look it up. It's kind of like soccer, where you have a goal in each end and you are a team of players and you play with your hands. And then you have to score, of course. So he's going, I'm taking them later, and I just had to confirm with the father of the child that it was okay to leave them for a little while. I know that Emoline is fine with that, but I wasn't sure about the boy's father, if he was okay with it. But they are almost 12 years old, so that was not a problem. So yeah, but now I'm home, and I would like to have some breakfast. So see you later. Oh, not quite done? Somebody's gonna be sad that I'm gonna clean up now. And that's Viggo. Viggo, hey, did you take Valdemar's bed? You don't mind that the air went out. Now you want to cuddle, huh? Yeah. Okay, so now that's it. I'll put my breakfast in the oven and I'll start to clean. Have a nice day.